Levon, are you in the best shape of your life?
It's hard to say, but
So far, I mean.
so far the tournament is going very well. So
Just well or extremely well? I mean,
extremely well.
yeah,
Yes,
because
extremely well.
okay, you lost the game, but it seems like you get sort of your preparation all the time, and either white or black, you're winning, know the strategy, easily play. You hardly use any time. It seems. What's going on?
Well, it's hard to explain. I think that the work that I did is kind of paying off. I've been analyzing for some time lately, so for a change. So
Just that.
yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe you can show us your game against
Okay.
Anish Giri.
So it was the Queen's Camp. I had a feeling that Anish will play, something complicated, but I didn't think he would go for my own line, because I was the one who actually sorry. I was the one who actually. Oh no, I didn't cancel. I was the one who actually invented this thing, Bishop B2. It's an interesting idea, I think. Maybe it doesn't give white advantage, but it's kind of fresh. So, well, yeah, it was kind of a surprise. So I've decided to play a move that is maybe not the best, but it leads to a different kind of play. So, yeah, there are many moves here actually. 95, A4, E4. The position is very rich since there were not many games played in these lines. So, I have a feeling that E4 has to be the right move, but I'm not that sure yet. So, Queen C2, Knight H5, Bishop E5. That's pretty much logical to force black to play f6. And here, white has a choice between bishop g3 and the move in the game, knight g5. Knight g5 looks interesting, and bishop g3 leads to a position with perhaps a slight edge for white, but nothing much. This is more ambitious. So, he took, and bishop d7. This position was analyzed by my second Arman Pashikan during Tau Memorial, because that's when I came up with this bishop b2 in Kassel, and he analyzed and came to the conclusion that this position is interesting and computer doesn't really understand it right, that actually after this move black is alright, because computers give advantage for white. And he told me that he had a feeling that it's not true. And I also, when I encountered this on the board, I also felt good, because it's so easy for black to play. You just put your queen on e7, rook on f8, and there is nothing immediate for white to do. You know, he cannot just attack any kind of pawns. So more or less here I forgot what else was written in our analysis, but you know, I just thought that I should play logically. So Anish tried to move his queen to g4. I thought that's an interesting idea, but I think somewhere here he went wrong. So bishop c6, queen g4, queen e7. Now I'm just trying to play rook f8. And here he went knight e4, h6. Yeah, this was more or less critical. I don't remember if he took on d6 first or...
Yeah, he did.
He took first. Yeah. I was... Yeah, actually this move was possibly leading to some complication like this. I had the feeling that maybe it's what Anish didn't like. Or, excuse me, was it this one, Rook F8, one of these moves? 97, Queen G5, Queen G5 takes 95, was it here? Yes, this position, I was actually spending a lot of time here, analyzing this, but then I decided during the game that I will perhaps play h6. I just don't remember the exact variations I was calculating here. Sorry about that. So, takes. Yeah, I thought that generally he should play e4 because you know, at least he's somehow covering this bishop. But what Anish did, I thought, was not good for him. I think he underestimated it. After d5, I get all the time, and he still has to play e4, but he doesn't have, you know, it's like he's playing with a couple of tempi down after that. Yeah, I thought that knight e4 queen g3 was a bad idea. Yeah, I think if he plays something like this, then tries to play rook d1. Okay, it allows my rook to f4, but maybe he can simply play queen g3, king g2, rook e1. It's kind of solid. And the knight on b6, you kind of exploit the fact that knight needs a lot of time to come back to the game. Well, so he played this, which I think is an inaccuracy, and queen g3. Yeah, this is quite strange, because after d5, it seems that it's already very unpleasant for white, because if he moves his knight to c5, it's going to be trapped. On d2, it falls into queen b4, and queen d6 as well is not a good solution, because I can as well take and just yeah, rook d8. Yeah. So he has to come back, and now I simply it seems that something went wrong for me, because I've played b5, my black squares are weakened, but the knight will never get there. And this position is very unpleasant for white. I think in a practical play, even perhaps losing. So Anish played 92. Yeah, I couldn't really see any good moves for him. At least here he's trying to play f4. Sorry. So 92, rook f5. Yeah, I thought this was a precise move, because I want to stop f4, and it's not easy for him to prepare f4, because once he moves his king, e5 may come after f4 take and knight f4 in many situations. And other than that, if he moves his queen, then I can simply play bishop d7. And f4 is better as well, because I take play e5. And then I slowly reshuffle my pieces. So here, yeah, I think here, somewhere here, Anish got really nervous. He played some moves with with an incredible speed. Well, I don't think he could do any better, but probably he could be more stubborn, like playing king here and trying to hold with knight g1 and then try to play b3 somewhere. I don't know. I mean, it's easy to say, but when you face such an unpleasant position out of the opening, I guess any of us would be depressed. So 97, rook h1. Yeah, that's a bad move, clearly, because after knight f8, he can't stop knight g6, and the knight comes and collects the f3 pawn. Or he has to play f4 and allow me to simply put my bishop there. So, yeah, somewhere here, I had a feeling that the game would finish much faster than it did, but he was holding on. So, queen b4. Perhaps this is not necessary, but anyway, I just thought position is winning, and even if I play badly, I'll still will win. So knight c3, queen e7. Yeah, I just decided to transfer my queen to f6. b4. Because I was also threatening to play b5. So what did I do here? Queen f6. To remember my game, and it's very difficult. I went with my rook, yes. I played rook f8. I could have played rook f6 as well, which also is winning. So then Anish played king e1, bishop g6.
He first went rook b2.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Rook b2, bishop d3. I was kind of tempted to play bishop e4, but then I decided not to complicate the matters, you know. Although it looks very tempting. If you want to play c3, knight f3, everything comes in. But I decided to follow a very simple recipe. So, took, check, here. Yeah, although the H file is opened, by no means it means that white got anything, because I have a fairly simple plan. So queen f6, a4, oh wait, like king c1, like king c1 somewhere.
Yeah, here.
Here, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. King c1, rook d8.
Bishop.
No, bishop g6, yeah, bishop g6. Yeah, this is important to remove your bishop to stop his queen movement, so queen f5 may come. And yeah, it just kind of feels good to have your bishop there, because once the knight goes away, you play e5 and your knight enters d3. So a4, there's not much he can do, and you cannot play b5 because queen e7, queen comes to a3, so yeah, this is absolutely hopeless. So knight e2, e5, queen g4, takes. Yeah, you can take with knight 95. And yeah, I thought I should do something spectacular because my position is too strong. And I decided to play this to finish the game easier. So yeah, rook c2 is losing as well because of just rook d8. So rook a2 and 91. Yeah, it's kind of funny because knight finally enters. So he could play rook h3, but here I have a dozen of winning moves. One of them was g4 takes bishop f5, or g4 takes 93. It's all winning. So yeah, I think Anish just decided that it's lost anyway. So queen 4. And he cannot defend against the mate.
Okay, questions?
Yeah, sure. Levon, you mentioned Pashikian, and you're known to work with a different number of seconds.
Yeah.
I wonder, did you bring anyone to Wag and Say or not?
No, I came without helper here.
But
because all of my guys were playing in Armenian Championship, and other guys who help me regularly, they play in Gibraltar. So
right, so you're not actively in contact with anyone over Skype or anything?
no,
or?
no.
Okay, is this different from other tournaments?
It kind
Because
of keeps you more motivated to work, because you know nobody's there. Yes. Okay, I have a person who analyzes. He analyzes all the time. You know, he doesn't analyze. It's Ashod Nadanyan, who's an international master, he's my permanent assistant, but nobody that does it during tournament.
And does it mean you had to do more work in advance than normal, or?
No, I work before the games. I kind of like playing in the early hours, you know. So I wake up, have a breakfast, and then I analyze. So I like the Vikings schedule. I think it fits my time. Yeah, kind of, it's what I would love to see in other tournaments as well. Early games.
Okay, and to what extent does it help that you also have your girlfriend again here this time?
Well, I mean, moral support is always extremely important. And for example, in London, I was alone, and I wasn't really feeling happy about that.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Did you change something in your approach, say a year ago or something, in trying to make the next step? Because usually it takes a while to achieve success. It won't change overnight, but it seems that things are still improving. So is this a result of some reflection?
Yeah, actually, I've kind of changed certain things, the way I was approaching chess after, you know, my bad tournament in Kazan and my bad tournament in Sao Paulo, Bilbao. So I started thinking, you know, I mean, you always think and try to change little things, but sometimes there are some big things that you manage to change and they work out well for the start, and then you still need to change again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.